After we saw criticism coming to the fore from netizens, we saw the BJP writing a letter to the Congress government to change their stance as well. We have the Congress now coming out and clarifying about what exactly this order means. The Transport Department has now come out and clarified of the Karnataka government. They are very clearly going on to say that no ban on carpooling has been imposed. What is illegal is that ride-sharing apps using private vehicles, whiteboard cars for carpooling service, that is something that they're cracking down on. It is those people who are trying to run a business but not registering themselves as such. That really is the issue, and that is where the crackdown really lies. Akshara, my colleague, now joining us, getting us more details on this. Akshara, the Transport Department of the Karnataka government coming out and clarifying, going on to say that this order is actually on the similar lines as the central government and as the state motor rules as well. So there should be no confusion as to what kind of carpooling is not allowed.
Well, you see, what the Transport Department is now stating is that, yellow board vehicles, the commercial vehicles are allowed to use the Uber pool or carpooling, but, the rider apps are not, authorized in order to ensure they onboard or sign up for any whiteboard vehicles, private vehicles, to ensure that they do a carpooling. So that's what the Transport Department is clarifying. Also, the Transport Department officials are also stating that they have never given permission in order to whiteboard vehicles to use carpooling or allow carpooling. So there is no. So when the permission itself is not being given, there doesn't come any question of banning such vehicles or such services. So that's what the other point the Transport Department is so making. On the other hand, if you allow private vehicles or the whiteboard vehicles for carpooling or commercial purposes, it's a revenue loss for the government itself. The Transport Department will not be able to generate any revenue from the private vehicles doing carpooling. So that's what the Transport Department is also pointing out. So yes, what the Transport Department is clarifying right now is that yellow board vehicles, commercial vehicles which are registered can go for carpooling, but the whiteboard or private vehicles not registered for commercial purposes cannot use carpooling. So that's what the Transport Department is saying right now.
So the clarification is that this is just a streamlining of all those commercial users or commercial aggregators of these apps. Really, that's where the crackdown lies. But do you think what caused the confusion is also the timing, given the kind of massive traffic snarls we had seen just last week?
The outer ring road region, there was a huge traffic problem. There's always been a huge traffic problem in certain parts of Bengaluru, be it the Silk Boat Junction or near the ORR or the Sarjapura for that matter. In certain pockets of Bengaluru, there's a huge traffic where you have massive vehicles, massive pile-up of vehicles. So that's one of the reason. And recently, we also witnessed how in ORR region, the outer ring road where you have massive pile-up of vehicles, and it was a headache for the traffic police officials in that particular day. So that also came to the forefront. So that was one of the reasons why this issue came to the front,
yes.
And that was misunderstood.
Yes, Akshara, do stay on with me as Prakash of the BJP now joining us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. The BJP had raised a stink against this diktat that came to the fore. Tejasvi Surya, in fact, wrote a letter as well to reconsider this ban. Now the Transport Department of the state government has come out and clarified that it's not a complete ban on carpooling. It is only on aggregators, on these apps that are trying to illegally make money. Does that clarification suffice for you? Does it satisfy you?
That is another way of harassing the people, and there was no need for all this exercise at all. This decision is not in the right direction. Already Bengaluru is facing severe traffic congestion, and people must be encouraged to take up the carpooling. But the government is discouraging them by this kind of illogical decision. Mr. Ramlinga Reddy clarification is not clear, and he says they have to obtain license. I don't know, when individuals pull up and go for carpooling, why would they take the license?
Sure. So do you think that this confusion really will just continue?
It will continue, madam. Because government is not honest in clarifying resolving the issue. They have their own vested interest in it. And
sure.
Just over the complaint of private taxi owners and auto rickshaws, if such decisions are made, it is very unfortunate.
Sure, Mr. Prakash, thank you so much for speaking with us. You're on CNN News 18. The BJP is still not happy with the kind of clarification that has come to the fore. Does this spiral into another big political fight in Karnataka? We'll keep an eye out on that.